Hey guys, and welcome to another video. Now, I wanted to talk today about something really important, something that's not talked about enough when it comes to this new reboot, when it comes to this new game. And I think it's something that a lot of people may overlook, in my opinion. Maybe they don't. Maybe they don't overlook it, but I definitely feel like it's something that's not really talked about enough. And that is the sense of community when it comes to these games and the series and the people that love it, the people that are hyped for it, just rallying around one another. See, the Saints Row community, obviously, if you look around, you'll notice, is very divided. It's very divided, it's very diversive, it's very hateful at times, even. There are times where people that just are hyped for the reboot, for example, are attacked and vilified and called all sorts of racial and hated names and gets driven away because of people that genuinely just don't like the series and don't like Volition and don't like anything that has to do with this series. And for one reason or another, it's spreading more and more, and hate will never truly go away. I firmly believe that. But if there are a number of us that can actually come together and support one another, support each other's channels, support each other's communities, help grow each other's communities, I feel like that's something that really isn't being talked about enough. There's not much collaboration when it comes to this community. There's not a lot of people that are willing to stand up more and call out the people that just attack others that are genuinely excited about this reboot. Even if they're optimistic, even if they have their reservations but are still wanting to give the game a chance, even they are being attacked. They are being driven away because of these people that just don't like the game. And I feel like if we come together and we actually support these people, they actually support the people that want to like this series and want to give it a shot, then that will outweigh all the negativity and the hatred. Because you got to think of it this way. If there's a new fan out there that wants to get this game and wants to be a part of the community and wants to be part of the fan base, and the first thing that they see, the first things that they see on anybody's channel, anybody's YouTube channel, anybody's Twitter, anybody's comment section on anything Saints Row related, the only thing they see is a bunch of hate and negativity and how the game's bad even though you've never played it, how the game is woke even though you don't know the whole story about it, and all these different things that we've been seeing, all these attacks and threats and things like that we've seen. And the reason that people get away with that stuff is because we're not actually calling them out, and we're not telling people, hey, this isn't how it is. This isn't how this community is supposed to go. And not that many people are doing that. Not that many people are striving to build a positive growth in the community, something positive, something that people want to get behind. People want to be a part of that. And I feel like I could be one of those people deep down. I tell myself this a lot, that I may not be a big YouTuber. I may not be one of these relatively known faces in the Saints Row community, but I want to be, because somebody has to be out there to spread that positivity. Somebody has to be out there that actually knows what they're talking about when it comes to this series, who actually knows what they're talking about when it comes to wanting to be positive and wanting to give constructive criticism about this series and this game. Because if nobody else does, then who will? So, as I said in a few of my previous videos, actually, the only way this series gets better is if we give constructive criticism. The only way this series gets better is if we come together. We don't have to like the game if we don't want to. We don't have to force one another to like the game if we really don't want to like it. That's fine. Everyone, like I said, everyone has an opinion. Everyone is entitled to their opinion. Everyone can feel how they want to feel, think how they want to think, do what they want to do, say what they want to say. that's fine. But pointless threats, pointless attacks on anybody that likes the game, likes the series, likes the devs, likes Volition, whatever have you, is unacceptable. And we shouldn't allow that to keep going. We shouldn't allow that to just freely keep happening. And the more we do it, the more it's going to happen. And the more it happens, the less amount of people are going to want to be involved with this community. This community is just going to keep having a toxic vibe to it. It's going to just keep having a negative reception. It's going to have this stigma about it that nobody wants to touch. And that's far from what this community could be. This community could be so much more involved. It could be so much more open. And I feel like this reboot isn't just a reboot for the series as a whole. I feel like this reboot is a refresher, a reboot for the community. A new game to get behind, a new game to rally behind, a new game not to shill, a new game not to ass kiss, but a new game to give people hope that this series isn't dead, that this series isn't done, that there can be a new generation that appreciates this series, and that we can go to the devs and actually be honest with them without having to threaten them or make racial comments or hateful talk and hateful slang, and actually let them know what we want and let them know what can change and what can be better if we don't like something in the game. That's something that I feel the community can do more often and should do more often. And I feel like smaller YouTubers, big YouTubers, it doesn't matter. We should all be willing to come together, meet each other, communicate, collaborate, have fun together, meet one another, and just be a Saints Row fan. Because at the end of the day, Saints Row fans should be Saints Row fans. There shouldn't be a divide between who's what by OG and whatever you want to call yourself. At the end of the day, we should all just be Saints Row fans, period. This divide should have never happened in the first place. But maybe now with this new game, with this new reboot, there's a chance for us to be Saints Row fans. Because I feel like there is hope. I feel like there is a chance for us to come together and be a community. I wouldn't be doing this, I wouldn't be saying this if I didn't believe it. If I didn't believe in Volition, if I didn't believe in this game, if I didn't believe in the people that are just as hyped for it as I am, just as ready for it as I am, just as ready to critique it as much as I will be doing, be honest with the devs as much as I want to be honest with the devs, and actually see this succeed. I don't want to see Volition fail. I don't want to see Volition die. I don't want to see people lose their jobs. I don't want to see Volition lay off more people because of a bad game. I want them to get better. I want them to do better. I want this game to be great, and I feel like it will be great. I feel like it won't have a top tier story. It won't have these amazing realistic graphics, but I don't want that. I just want a great Saints Row game, and I feel like we are going to get that. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys agree with me? Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching, and just a reminder, August 23rd, I will be live on Twitch at 6 p.m. for the reboot stream. So I want to see as many people in the community in there as physically possible. If you can make it, please do. I would really appreciate it. It's going to be my first playthrough of the reboot. I'm going to be doing as much as I can in the few hours I'll be doing stream, and I'll be streaming all week for Saints Row. So let me know what you guys think. Like I said, leave a like if you like this video, subscribe if you are not subscribed, and hit the bell to be notified, because not that many people that are subscribed to my channel know about these videos going live. So if you could do that for me, that'd be really appreciated, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.